Hey guys, welcome back to another video. Today might be a little short vid today. Today what we're going to be doing is changing my oil cooler gasket on my 350Z. As you can see, here's the part number, so you guys can go grab it. So what's happening is I'll show you guys under the car and everything, but there is a little oil, like a oil seep, not a leak, but it's more like a seep. I'm thinking it might be the oil cooler. I heard that it is pretty common for those to go out, so I'm gonna go ahead and change that. If not, obviously I'm gonna figure it out. Not a big deal, but that's what we're gonna be doing. So I'll see you guys under the car. So we are currently under the Z right now. As you can see, there is like a minor seep around the vehicle. It might be coming from up top from my valve covers, but we're gonna go ahead and just see if it is the oil filter, oil cooler gasket, I mean. So in order to do that, we're gonna go ahead and take off the oil filter, you know, obviously let the oil drain, and then we'll just recover it by adding more oil, and we'll go from there. You guys for sure want to know if it is your oil cooler gasket. You could see seeping or leaking from the bottom here, so that would be a sign. So obviously let's go ahead and take this oil filter off right now. Like I said, we're gonna let this oil filter drain. Fuck, it's taking a while, I'm not gonna lie. You can see this draining right now. Anyways, we're gonna let that drain just a little bit. So, and then afterwards, we're gonna go ahead and take off the oil cooler. It should be a 22 millimeter. So let's go ahead and take off that little big bolt right there. So let's go ahead and snap this loose. Just like that, pretty simple. And all you have to do, yep, as you can see, that is totally normal. So don't worry. So this right here is basically what's going to be holding in your oil filter. So this is what we just took off, and you don't have to take off these hoses, don't gotta disconnect them whatsoever. It'll probably make it easier, but the gasket that we are going to be replacing, as you can see, is that orange one right there. So all you have to do is obviously, you know, get a little pick tool, take it off, and then put in the new one. This right here is the old o-ring from the oil cooler. Doesn't look too messed up, but let's just still go ahead and replace it. Right here is that new one. I showed the part number in the beginning of the video, but here it's gonna be again if you guys want to go get it. It costed me around 11 bucks, so pretty cheap. And obviously we got our oil filter here so we can replace. So since we took off that oil filter, let's just go ahead and brake clean this area around it. That way everything's gonna be clean. So as you can see, the oil cooler is looking a lot cleaner. We went ahead and cleaned the debris and buildup from the old oil around right here where the gasket's supposed to go, so it should sit nicely. So let's go ahead and put on the new gasket. So as you can see, I want to go ahead and put on that new o-ring and then put this back on. Basically just a reversal process of taking it off. So now that we got everything put together, it looks like this is going to be torqued down to 36 foot-pounds. What we're going to do now is obviously brake clean all this seepage right here and then check it later on. And then after this, just put the oil filter back on, and then we're going to go ahead and top off the oil. So everything's back on, torque to spec. I want to go ahead and add some oil. So let's go ahead and turn it on. Is leaking a little bit, so I'm gonna go ahead and tighten the oil filter a bit more. Gonna go ahead and check, see if any oil came out. So it looks like it is not leaking, so that is a very good sign. Alright guys, just like that, video is over. Pretty simple, easy installation. Hope you guys enjoyed. Please like and subscribe, turn on post notification. Please follow my Instagram down below in the link description. Same with the TikTok, and I'll catch you guys next video. Goodbye.